The first place I went to from traveling from Monaco, Pennsylvania to South Africa was Cape Town. Cape Town is a coastal city in South Africa. It is the second most populous urban area in South Africa. I decided to go to a tour group. I went to the Castle of Good Hope. The Castle of Good Hope is a bastion fort built into the 17th century. In 1936, the castle was declared a historical monument. Next, I went to go see Camps Bay. Camps Bay is an affluent suburb of Cape Town. It is known for its fine white sand, natural rock swimming pool, and views of the 12 Apostles Mountain. Then I went to the aerial cables. The aerial cables are the cable car transportation. There is 2 cars that have a 4 to 5 minute duration one way. I decided to abandon the tourist group and go by myself. So instead of following the group, I decided to try out something different. I went to the Great White Shark Cage Dive. The trip from the harbor to the dive site is 15 minutes. After the cage dive, I decided to go for some old-fashioned safari at the Kalahari Transfrontier Park. The Transfrontier Park is a vast wildlife preserve in the Kalahari Desert region. The park straddles the border between South Africa and Botswana and comprises 2 adjoining national parks. The terrain consists of red sand dunes, sparse vegetation, occasional trees, and the dry riverbeds. There was a Kalahari lion. The estimated size of the lion population is 448 lions. The largest home range size of a lion pride in the Kalahari is 4,532 kilometers squared. There was also the Namibian cheetah. In 2016, there was approximately 2,000 South African cheetahs in Botswana, which is about 20% of the world's cheetahs. It is the most numerous in the nominated cheetah subspecies native to South African. I got bored, so I decided to head north to the Chobe National Park. The Chobe National Park is Botswana's first national park and most biologically diverse. It is Botswana's 3rd largest park. While I was there, I saw 6 famous animals that live in the Chobe National Park. First, the elephants. Elephant families may join with other families to form herds, sometimes building up to herds in their hundreds. In the park's winter months, the region is home to around 150,000 elephants, and large herds pass through. Secondly, the giraffes. The giraffes are a genus of African even-toed ungulate mammals, the tallest living terrestrial animals and the largest ruminants. Thirdly, the hippopotamus. It is a large, mostly herbivorous, semi-aquatic mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa. Fourth, the buffalo. Buffaloes are heavily built mammals with hefty legs and large hooves. These huge animals are sometimes referred to as the cattle of the bush and are the favorite prey of lion. Fifth, the zebras. They are genetically social animals that live in small harems to large herds. Unlike their closest relatives, horses and donkeys, zebras have been truly domesticated. Lastly, the rhinoceros. They have a herbivorous diet and small brains, 400 to 600 grams, for mammals for the size. Since Victoria Falls was close, I went there next. Victoria Falls is a waterfall in southern Africa. It flows on the Zambezi River at the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. I wanted to do something fun at the Victoria Falls, so I went bungee jumping. It was the best experience. Since that was fun, I decided to do one more activity. I went on the balloon safari. I was so far up. After the activities, I continued north to see the stunning African rainforest ecosystem. Traveling up the Zambezi River through Malawi, Tanzania, Burundi, and Rwanda, and entered Uganda to visit the Cobell Forest National Park. The Forest National Park is a national park in southern Uganda, protecting moist evergreen rainforest. It is 766 square kilometers in size and is located between 1,100 meters to 1,600 meters in elevation. There were some interesting plants and animals there. There was a Uganda red colobus. It is an endangered species. The Uganda red colobus is an old world monkey which is found in 5 different locations across Uganda and Tanzania. There's also a bush pig. The pig is a member of the pig family that lives in forest, woodland, riverine vegetation, and reed beds. They were also mainly nocturnal. I wanted to name the pig, so I simply named it Paddington. I have seen too much wildlife, so now I wanted to see what urban African life is like. Heading east into Kenya to visit Nairobi. Nairobi is the capital and largest city of Kenya. Nairobi had a mix of poverty and wealth. 42% of its population of 44 million live below the poverty line. For the next place to visit, I wanted to be foolish that could lead me to my death, so I decided to go to Mogadishu, Somalia. It has a population of 2,425,000 residents. I want to see a few attractions, so I went up to see the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers first. It is a monument in dedication to the services of an unknown soldier and to the common memories of all soldiers killed in any war. Throughout history, many soldiers have died in war, with their remains being unidentified. Then I went to the Bahaka Market. The market is an open market in Mogadishu, Somalia. It is the largest in the nation. After a long day of adventure, I went to go to a hotel for a restful sleep. This is a summary of my vacation.